process of making kefir is really simple. What it looks like is you have your kefir grains, sometimes they're called berries, your little gelatinous cauliflower. You put it in a jar and you fill the jar up with milk. This doesn't have to be raw milk, it can be pasteurized milk. You fill it up and then you put it on your counter. They're anaerobic cultures, so ideally you have some sort of fermenting lid you can put on it that will limit the oxygen that can go in, but allow gases to escape. So ideally that's what you do. You can just use some sort of cloth cover on the top. So you cover it, you put it on your counter, and then you let it sit there. It can ferment for anywhere from 24 hours. Once it's coagulated, you can harvest the kefir. The traditional cultures that it came from, let it culture for a week or so. Personally, I think that would knock your socks off, but it's not gone bad. It's just definitely really, really strong. After it's finished fermenting to the stage that you want it to ferment, whatever that might be, you have a bowl and you have a mesh strainer set over the top of it, and you just dump your kefir into it. Bloop. And then use a rubber scraper and agitate it and lift it up and agitate it, and all of the kefir will drain off the bottom, and what will be left in your strainer is all of the kefir grains. And you just take those and you put them back in a jar and fill it up with milk again. For a quart of milk, you want about a tablespoon-ish of live active grains. And then you can flavor your kefir however you want to flavor it. Use it straight, put vanilla in it. In the winter, I like to make eggnog kefir yogurt. I get mocked mercilessly because of my adoration of eggnog yogurt and kefir. Our invitation for you today is get some kefir berries and start making your own kefir. Once you get them and you get them going, then they'll just perpetuate forever. But to get the original grains, we got some from a lady who had them. I think we looked on Craigslist for kefir grains. And so they were already alive and active and doing their thing. You can also order them. There's a lot of places on Amazon where you can get kefir grains. You can also get them off of Cultures for Health. And those ones, they come the dehydrated form. If you're not quite sure about kefir, you can check out all of our other videos about other types of fermented milk products, yogurts, things like that, and try out some of those. It is live and active cultured milk products are a flavor that's different than what you're used to. And so it can take some adjustment, take some getting used to like that flavor and to be desirous of consuming that flavor. So try out some really mild yogurts and work on that, and you can work yourself up to liking the intensity that is the awesomeness of kefir. Okay, I just can't do this authentic kefir thing. Every time I say the word, I think, kefir. Did I say that right? I don't think I said that right. Did I say that right? It's just kind of driving me batty. So, old habits die hard. We're just going with the 10-year habit. I'm going to call it kefir. If you want to call it kefir, great. If you want to call it kefir, great. And if you want to call it kefir, fabulous.